welcome to the Autoblog live stream. My name is Eric. I am the multimedia producer here at Autoblog.com, and I'm going to be joined by Autoblog's news editor, Joel Stocksdale, in just a bit. But yeah, as you can see, we are streaming Forza Horizon 5 yet again, forever and ever. If anyone would like to hop in and play, we've had some issues, but it's hopefully it'll work. But if anybody wants to try, then we always love playing with viewers. Excuse me, jeez. I'm just making sure we are live on our website, autoblog.com, which we are. So let's get into it. I have this feeling that I'm forgetting something. I'm not sure what it could be. Also, I must have slept weird or something yesterday, and my neck hurts so bad, which is very unfortunate. But hopefully that will not affect my driving skills today. Oh, who's this guy? El Mega Nasty. Okay. That guy did not want to race. Guys, I feel like Microsoft has had the best month. Because this game came out, it's a smash hit. Jeez, my neck. I keep like tweaking it. This game came out, it was like a smash hit. Biggest launch in Xbox history. It came out. Then they stealth dropped the multiplayer for Halo Infinite. And I've never been a Halo guy, really. I did nothing against it, other than the fact that Halo 1 is extremely overrated and did not age well at all. And I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. But that is irrelevant. I've never been like a big Halo hater, really. So Infinite dropped, it's free. Tried it. I quite literally cannot stop thinking about this game. I've been doing nothing but playing Halo. Like nothing but playing Halo. I've done things that I've told myself I have to do. I got a couple projects going on. I've done those, but any amount of free time has 100% been put into Halo Infinite. That is one of the most fun multiplayer games I've played in many years. And it's free. I just love to see Microsoft doing well. Because they just took a huge L. Really post Xbox 360, they've been taking L's. And they're really, really, really turning it around. Which I love to see. What's up, Q Beanie? Gaming? What is up? So I'm the only viewer at the moment, but I love me some Forza. So we're also streaming on Twitch, although no one has spoken up in the chat yet, if anyone is viewing on Twitch. But generally, a fair amount of people trickle in over the stream. Thank you for the follow. Padakin? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Controller disconnected for a hot second there. Jeez. That has been happening lately, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Wonder if it's because
arrived at your destination.
I use that little like Xbox dongle in my PC to connect my controller through that because Bluetooth is horrible at everything it tries to do. So I connected through that dongle, but lately it has not been doing so great for me. It keeps like very briefly disconnecting, which I don't like. Let's go the Lancer. Everybody was hating on this last stream, but I like it. Unless my mouse is in the middle of the screen. Start it up. Half the pack down. Not a bad first turn. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. I really thought I was going to get away with one there. I guess not, though. Not too bad. Gotta get dead second 2K20 actually into second. There we go. Jeez. Riding the walls. Warrior Girl. What is up, Warrior Girl? Welcome. Your Drivatar is in this race. Fun fact. How come I can only do good when I'm not, like, racing with people? I feel like I've been racing great this whole race. And it's only because nobody's in here with me, I feel like. The second I have someone to show off my skills to, it just all falls apart. Here we go. Easy win. Good stuff. Level 20. Alright. Let's head down to this one. What is this? The River Scramble? Warrior Girl says, nice bun. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's sometimes just annoying to keep my hair down. It's so long. So, sometimes I just get fed up and tie it up. But it looks cool longer, I think. So I don't want to cut it shorter. I feel like this is a fine solution for now.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
You know what I should do? I should find some barn finds. Well, I got nobody else in the game. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to look for a barn find or two. Okay, this one was the first one recommended, so I guess I'll do the Bronco. Why not? Warrior Girl says, as a girl I feel that. Our hair irritates us sometimes too. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I can't even imagine. I mean, I'm so new. I've had this long a hair for like maybe a few months. I cannot imagine dealing with it for a lifetime. Although I guess it probably gets easier the more you deal with it, or if not easier, then less annoying. you learn to deal with it better. But I love it because it gives me a great excuse. I've always had terrible luck when getting my hair cut. When I used to go and I used to be like, alright, just like nothing off the top and whatever, like a 2 on the sides is usually what I'll say. And then without fail, almost every time, they would still cut like an inch to 2 inches of hair off the top of my head, even though I asked them not to. And they do this every time. But now I have this trick of where I go in with my hair in the bun, and I just say, don't touch this, just shave the sides and the back to a 2. And then they actually do it. Because then they would have to undo the bun. And I think they just don't want, for whatever reason, they're like okay with sneaking an inch off the top of my hair when it's not up in a bun, but untying a bun is too invasive, I guess. But I'll take it. I will take it. Yes, 100%. When it's windy or when you're driving with the windows down. Either way, big time. Driving with the windows down has always been just insanity when my hair's on the longer side. Okay, I gotta do some slick moves here. off the wall, please. Thank you. Hit. Yes, 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 yes. Do it again? Yes, sir. That is calculated. Do it again? Yes! Wow. I'll take that. 3 very cheap passes, but I'll take them. Unfortunately, I have to keep this up for another lap, but I think it'll be easy. I feel like the hard part's getting to first, not staying in first. For me. But I'm not the biggest fan of how this Bronco feels in this game. It's fine. It's just not my preference. But also, I'm sure there's a tune I could download for it that would make it unbeatable in some way. But default, I much prefer the Lancer for these kinds of events. Warrior Girl says, having long hair keeps your head warm. Agreed. Yeah, like I just got the sides cut like a couple days ago, and even just that, I'm like, oh, that's a little. My ears are a little chillier. Doesn't help that it's like 0 degrees in Michigan now. Not literally, but. Actually, literally in Celsius, I guess. I think it was 32 this morning, Fahrenheit. So I believe that is 0 Celsius. But if my grade school science did not fail me. My dog has laid down right in front of me and is licking the carpet.
Got a moment to look over some adventures.
I'm unsure why.
Thought you might.
Didn't restore a legendary car.
I'll tell her you're available. Honestly, she won't say it, but I know this is important to her. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. So Warrior Girl just said I swapped the racing V6 TT into the Bronco. And it's super fast. Yeah, I should just download some different tuning for it. Oh.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Nah, I will not turn around.
400 yards. Turn left.
Whoa. I wish there were like alligators or something in here. Are there alligators in Mexico? This just seems like an alligator, like the kind of terrain an alligator would live in. crocodiles, maybe? Are alligators, like, Florida only? I feel like if they lived in Florida, then there'd be a good chance they could pop up in Mexico.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Where the girl says, I love how in this game you can make custom blueprints with the AI disabled. Oh, I just missed that sign. With the AI disabled. Makes it easier to learn the tracks at first. And it's better for casual players. Nice. Could you not do that in previous games?
When it is safe to do so.
Because that is nice. You want to just casually learn the tracks. Oh, I thought that was going to be like a big jump or something. I guess not. Also, if anyone, I'll probably say this multiple times throughout the stream. If anybody's been playing Halo, let me know so we can talk about Halo. Because it's all I've been thinking about. It's all I've been playing in my free time. I thought that was going to hold me in. Wow.
Turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
That is crazy that you couldn't do it in 4. But yeah, that is a super good inclusion.
Hey, Ale. How can I help?
Jump in the buggy. I'll tell you the story on the way. Ramiro was looking through old things at his padre's home last week, and he found this photo. He gave it to me, said I might enjoy it, but I don't think he realized what it was. My friend,
I have
what would you say are the
10
most
minutes to
important
go
things in
2
Mexican
miles?
Family and food? Family and art? Family and music?
culture? Close. Familia and the Volkswagen Beetle. Bocho is a Mexican nickname. My bisabuelo Fernando was the first Torres to own one. And thanks to that
I
photo,
mean,
I think I know where it is.
Seriously?
I'm
Let's go
skeptical
find it.
that the Volkswagen Beetle is the second most important thing in Mexican culture, as this game just stated. I'm extremely skeptical of that. But whatever you say, Forza. Whatever you say.
So, tell me about him.
Bisabuelo means great-grandfather. But in the family, he's just
That is
Fernando.
such a
We never
wild.
met, but everyone says I'm exactly
Oh
like
my
him.
god.
Loco
Family
Bocho.
and the
You have to
Volkswagen
understand, in
Beetle.
Mexico, a bocho is like the family member that lives. This is definitely the place. But no sé, why would Papa Fernando bring the bocho up here? The storms can get tremendas.
What?
Let me just get the
She's a
door.
ghost!
Está aquí.
How
It's
is
really
my
here.
character not reacting to that?
We found it for you, Papa Fernando.
But look at it. I've never seen a beetle like that.
Oh, the weather's closing in. I don't like the look of the roads around here. You drive the truck. Got it.
Oh, all right. Love this.
I'll have to put in a new batería, plenty of oil, llantas o eléctrico.
Oh yeah,
Uy,
this thing's
is
a
a big
beast.
card, even for me. It's a Beetle. I bet it starts first go. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Keep an eye open
Warrior
for
Girl said
roadworks.
this game
The roads are
broke
just
records.
now.
Yeah, we were
Maybe
just
we'll
talking
try
about
it.
that. Best launch in Xbox history with over 10 million players in the first week. I was just saying, I feel like this is like Microsoft's best month ever, between everybody loving this and everybody loving Halo Infinite.
Okay. What's this then? Ah, looks like roadworks. Can you find a way past it? I think I can manage
So
that.
Joel says he is in. Oh, gotta hit this jump.
That's one way through.
Joel says he is in the chat, but we cannot hear each other. So me second to see if we can fix this. Joel, it looks like you're in the chat room, but you're not in the audio chat. Not sure how to invite you directly. Oh, dog just pulled power cord out. Just troubleshooting the Discord here. Hey, there we go. I at least see Joel in the audio chat now. I still cannot hear you, Joel. You can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes I can. What is up? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Nice. Awesome. Beautiful. All right, what is up? I introduced you earlier. This is Joel Stocksdale, news editor for Autoblog.com. What is up, Joel?
Oh, now you've revealed my secret identity, and now I must leave.
No! And actually, Discord is extra super loud today. Down a tad.
Yeah, the hangover after the LA Auto Show.
Yeah. Yeah, how was it? How was your time?
Well, it was weirdly normal.
Okay.
Um, like all the displays were put up and ready to go. There was a media center. There were like legit car reveals. It felt kind of like a normal auto show again.
Wow. So getting back into the normal swing of things.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What
Obviously
was
not entirely normal
Yeah.
because we still had to wear masks and we had to show proof of vaccination and things, but
What was your favorite thing you saw there?
favorite thing probably the Hyundai 7 concept.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that one actually.
It's a big electric
I
SUV
have
concept
muchas
with
ideas. That's the thing about a bocho.
cool,
It's
like,
not
kind of
just a
pixely
car,
headlights
it's a
and
lifestyle.
um, big doors and like a cool interior and stuff.
Nice. That sounds like something I would enjoy.
hmm
Not as much as the Barbie mobile that was at the LA Auto Show, which clearly was the
So yeah,
star of the show.
so the thing about that, um, you know, props to them making a one-to-one version
Park the truck here. I'll take care of the rest.
of a toy
What
car,
did I tell
but
you? Finding cars isn't
man,
magic.
up
It takes
close,
good luck and hard work.
that thing looked shoddy.
Ooh, my friend. The
Oh
hard work
man,
is
it
just
actually
getting
looked like a toy car,
Easy.
just giant.
Oh no, the toy looked better put together.
Oh, whoa.
Like,
Whoa, that's not great.
like if you look at pictures of it, look closely at like where the mirrors are, because it looks like the biggest afterthought ever.
I've been working
It looks like they
Oh.
just
learning
took
more
a
about
couple of
Papa.
sheets of fiberglass and like made a little like square mounting thing and then just screwed in a couple of mirrors that they found off of something from a junkyard.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And like they're just they're just exposed screw heads like everywhere, like the
My God.
star-shaped headlight things. They just like
Come meet me when you
put
have time.
screws
I'll show
in
you
to
what I
hold it
need.
in, and it's like, man, come on, guys, you could have done
Uh,
just a little extra effort to finish this a little nicer. Like this is kind of sad.
yeah. Yeah. Did they? Was that the first time that was ever shown? I wonder if it was just rushed for the show.
It was the first time it was shown.
Wow.
And, I mean, I guess it might have been rushed. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
they just really cheaped out.
Yeah.
I mean, most people will see it and think it's cool, but
Yeah. I mean, from the faraway pictures, it looked cool. Or if not cool, at least eye catching. Like at the very least, like oh, that's something different. But
yeah.
yeah, not
But
not
up
great.
close, I was like, oh, this is not good.
That's unfortunate. Were
Also interesting. It looks like they based it on a Fiat 500 electric.
Oh, okay.
Because the whole interior was basically the Fiat interior, but they painted like everything pink.
Oh, nice. I do not mind pink vehicles at all, as my entire history on this stream proves. Were they playing the song Barbie Girl by Aqua?
No, but when
Nearby.
I tweeted out photos of it, I quoted the lines.
Yes.
What do you think?
I
Very
And
nice.
shockingly, I think I may
Where's
be
the
the
watch
only
at?
person that did that
I'm
when
taking
they
my
were
time with
posting
it.
about it.
Don't
Wow.
worry, superstar. Sometimes sock them
yeah, I
puppets
feel
are
like
mal.
that's
As a species, if that's if I was the only one.
Wanna go in?
yeah, I think that whole album by Aqua is severely underrated, personally. I think we've had this discussion before, now that I think about it. It's just like, that's one of my like nostalgia albums, no clue why. It's like that and Chumbawamba and Eiffel 65. No clue why.
I get knocked down. But
Yes!
I get again.
Oh god, that whole album had so many bangers on it.
Yeah, we definitely did have a discussion a while back about like
Go straight ahead.
whether certain pop songs are like overrated, underrated,
Yeah.
good or bad.
Yeah,
Whether or not popular means good.
we were playing Hot Wheels during that discussion, I think.
Probably.
I have a distinct memory.
Lots of city turns, but the next checkpoint is outside of
Which
town.
I have nearly gotten the platinum trophy in Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Wow, that's awesome. What do you have left to do?
The only things I have left are earning a certain number of gears that you use for upgrading cars. And I also need to complete a split screen race.
Oh, nice. Well, that one should be easy.
It should be, but I only have one. I only have one DualSense controller.
Oh no, that's a pay to win. That is pay to win.
So
Yeah,
I need to get another controller.
Yeah, now might be the time. You might be able to find a Black Friday deal on one.
Well, I am asking for one for Christmas.
Oh, nice, perfect.
I'll let you get back to the garage.
Even better.
Call me.
The best Black Friday deal is getting a gift for $0. What? 1 star? Or retry that. So Joel, I was just mentioning to the chat and Warrior Girl here how I have been. Well, first of all, I've been super impressed with Microsoft the past month or so. They've had like an unreal month, and mostly I'm obsessed. Obviously, this game's great, but I absolutely cannot believe how truly addicted I already am to this new Halo game.
Oh, Halo Infinite?
Yeah, I have. First of all, I'm the worst driver humanity has ever seen in Forza. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Restart event. But yeah, I've never been a Halo guy. I don't know if I've even really ever played Halo multiplayer. I've played the campaigns, but never been a big Halo guy. For whatever reason, I picked this up just because it was like it's free, and you know seemed like it was gonna be Halo's big like resurgence into popularity, and man, it sure feels like it actually is, because I have not just been so obsessively thinking about a game in like many years. It's like all day I'm just like, I can't wait to play Halo later today. Just all day, every day. And it's I kind of love it because it's been so long since I've been so pumped about a multiplayer game like that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been loving it, and I'm super proud of Microsoft. I'm happy that they are having a good time the past couple of months. So I've always been an Xbox person. It's nice to see him get a couple wins, for the first time in like a really long time.
Yeah, I was watching a video from a YouTuber that I really like, Stop Skeletons from Fighting.
Okay.
It was a retrospective of the Xbox One E3 press conference.
Oh God.
And kind of like all the stuff leading up, like immediately before and immediately after. Man, like I remembered that it was a disaster, but I forgot how bad.
Wait, did you the 360 press conference or the one press conference?
The one.
Okay, gotcha. My brain turned that into 360. That makes sense.
Wow, it was so bad.
Yeah, I remember thinking, and I don't... Maybe you can, like, fill in some of the gaps here. No way! 1 star again.
I'll let you get back to the garage.
Alright, there's no way I'm getting 3 stars on that. I remember thinking that initially, when they announced the Xbox One, I remember thinking it sounded really, like, forward-thinking and cool. But then everybody absolutely lost their minds, and Xbox backtracked on, like, everything they were planning on doing. And I think that was their first mistake. I think they would have been fine. They were just slightly ahead of their time.
You choose and meet me there.
But
I
well,
mean, there were definitely people that were in the same camp as you when it was announced. The kind of like digital proponents.
yes. Yeah, that's, yeah.
But
Yeah, but no, people
like,
did not like that. I remember. They did not like that at all.
because the thing is, I don't think internet was in a robust enough position to pull that off
Very kind of you, Juan. I'll be
at
right
that
there.
point in time.
Yeah.
Because to get decent to get like decent internet speeds, you still had to spend a fair bit of money, and you had to be somewhere that like actually could provide it.
Turn left.
True.
Um,
My argument, though, would be back then, you didn't need as crazy as internet speeds as you do now to play, like, you know, Call of Duty, whatever it was back then. But
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
disagree with you on that. But there were also
okay.
like really dumb things about going digital that Microsoft was trying to implement, like requiring your system to connect to the server for you to use games that you purchased.
True, but I would say that's already currently happening. So, not saying it's a good thing, but it was ahead of its time. Because a lot of games do that currently now. Too many. But I do hate that.
Yeah, but that's also something that, because it was just going to be an across the board, like, you have to verify everything on your system if you want to play it offline.
Right.
Turn left.
Like, the Nintendo Switch does stupid stuff like that. And nobody cares. Well, people do care. That's unfair. People do care. But they get away with it.
But also, one of the other problems was there were a lot of people complaining about this stuff, and oh gosh, who was the guy that was in charge of Xbox at the time? I'm blanking on his name.
Turn left.
Not... No, Xbox. Steve Ballmer was Microsoft and not Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
And
remember.
he was in charge of Microsoft at the time, but it was...
As soon as if you say the name, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah, like it's right on the tip. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Turn left.
Hello, Shadowlight. Welcome.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route.
Oh, thank you, Wikipedia, for having a whole thing about Xbox Game Studios.
Oh.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right.
There we go. Don Matrick.
Oh, you know what? That actually was not who I was thinking of. So,
Turn right.
dang.
Yeah, before he went to Microsoft, he was at EA, and then after he left Microsoft, he went to Zynga.
Ah, okay.
Like,
Jeez, what a career trajectory! Oh my god, he was in like I guess he maybe got out of EA before everybody hated EA, but I feel like he like created the hatred of Xbox and then created the downfall of Zynga. That's tough. But anyways,
So, kind of one of the biggest problems, though, that Xbox had is encapsulated by this one key quote.
400 yards. Turn right.
The Xbox One conference. Because
yes.
boy, a lot of Xbox's problems were related to just really poor communication.
Yes, I remember feeling that way too.
Because all these people were like, okay, so how long do I have before I have to like reconnect my system to the server? Like,
Yep.
say, if I have an internet outage, or like, how can I buy or sell games if I want to? Like, if I decide that I don't like a game and I want to go sell it to GameStop or something, like, and how does the digital rights management work? All this kind of stuff. But in general, there were all these people that were really upset about the internet requirements.
Yeah.
And someone asked Matrick, was like, okay, so what do you have to say to people's concerns about this internet stuff? And it's like, well, we have a product for people that can't get internet. It's Xbox 360.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember
Like,
that. What an idiot. Yeah, that's...
And just such a... Just totally like a let them eat cake kind of thing. Like, oh, there's... Well, actually, maybe not let them eat cake. It's just kind of like... Get rich, you pores.
Yeah, and it's like, I could see a world in which he didn't even mean it like how it sounds. Like, as just a business guy, maybe he really thought, he's like, no, like, we're serving all communities here. Like, we still have the Xbox 360, but like, it just comes off so out of touch and so dumb. And also, that's me giving that guy a lot of credit that he probably does not deserve, to be fair. But
yeah. Well, and like, I know that some complaints about the internet connectivity stuff were also coming from like military service members that were like, hey, I brought my 360 to like Iraq.
yeah.
And I enjoyed playing it. And like, if I have to have an internet connection, there's no way it'll be I can use it.
Right. Yeah, I do, I wish I could remember exactly. There, one of the things I really liked about the initial announcement that they got rid of, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it had something to do with, like, game ownership. And I almost want to say, like, you could digitally, like, they were going to have it where you could digitally lend your friends your games.
Yeah, that was something that they were playing around with, which is a neat idea.
Yeah, I think that would be super cool.
But again, I think we were still at kind of the point in time where a person was more likely to have a disc copy of a game and they would just go and like drop it off with a friend if they wanted to let their friend borrow it.
Yeah, no, I think you're definitely not wrong. My opinion is for sure colored by the fact that I went all digital like probably 15 years ago. Like the second I could, before there was even iPods, I was like, I'm done with CDs. I'm going all digital. I had this stupid little MP3 player that was like no brand name, and I loved that thing. And ever since then, like, I got all my games digital. So just for me at that time, maybe I was just like an early adopter of the digital. Not maybe, I'm sure I was, but... But, so I guess I just felt like... My perspective was like, oh man, they're making a console for me. But, obviously, that's not a very inclusive console at the time. But
also, there were other issues. Like, and I still remember watching just this hilarious supercut of the E3 conference where it highlights every single instance where somebody says something about TV, sports, and Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the big three, I guess.
400 yards.
Big
And like
three.
they led the conference talking about TV and being able to like watch live TV on your Xbox by like
Yeah.
plugging it into that and then plugging it into the TV.
Well, no, that was
And-
another thing that I actually was like excited about at the time, because that was like kind of before or right around like set-top boxes were becoming like super hot, and again around that time was when, I mean, I haven't had cable in years, like years and years and years and years. I've always used the set-top box, so I like that idea. I think they I mean, I see the problems, for sure. But I think they made the problems worse on themselves by backpedaling on everything. I think if they would have stuck to their guns and been like, no, you guys are actually wrong and we're right, I think they would have come out looking better. But I guess we'll never know. But
Well, and like there were things. Well, just the fact that they spent so much time in the conference talking about watching TV on your Xbox, and like spending tons and tons and tons of time about talking about sports,
yeah.
400 yards.
and then like
Yeah, I
basically
remember
the only-
people hating that so much. God, it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like look up one of the supercuts again because it was so. Cause it's just like,
Yeah.
TV, sports, TV,
Yeah.
sports. It was so great. Granted, I was more of a Sony fanboy at the time.
Yeah.
And like, basically, the only game that they showed was Call of Duty, which also everybody's like, well, yeah, that's also a multi-platform game. Like, what are you gonna show us
Right.
that's actually gonna like make us buy an Xbox?
Yeah.
Especially since it seems like. Oh, and they were also focusing on Kinect a lot too, and talking about how you could use
Yeah.
Kinect to do everything on the Xbox, and everybody's like, nobody asked for this.
Man, yeah, I mean, all the stuff you are mentioning is stuff that I loved about the Xbox One. Because even, like, the Media Hub stuff, I used so much of it. I would do picture-in-picture via the Xbox One all the time. I would have, like, Netflix on the screen in the corner while I was playing a game. Literally all the time during that era. I was such a big fan. Now, what was the last thing you just said?
Oh, like the only game that they really showed was Call of Duty.
Call of
and
Duty.
it's like, okay. I mean, sure, like some people buy it, but it's like that's not really a system seller.
Right,
I
it's
mean,
not. Yeah, it's not any reason to to buy an Xbox. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, I forget what I was gonna say, but yeah, no, I get it. I definitely get it now that I've further removed from it. But I did like a lot of those ideas.
Well, and then you throw in the fact that Sony showed a whole bunch of games with their PS4 launch, and they drove home the fact that like you can still use this the way you've always used a game console.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it also started at $100 less.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, that was that was not good. That was not good at all.
And the thing is, in some ways, it might have been good that Microsoft learned that lesson the hard way because
Yeah?
they did a lot to make up for it later.
Yeah.
By adding lots of backwards compatibility, by adding Xbox Game Pass. Honestly, a lot of it just kind of focusing back on the fact that like people buy this to play games. Let's give them ways to play games.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I wonder if that failure either sparked or hastened the creation of Game Pass, which is now like one of the greatest things in gaming, in my opinion. I love Game Pass so much.
Sharp right and surface change.
And like, the backwards compatibility thing, that's something that like lots of people complained about the Sony. It's like, I want to be able to play my old games. And that's become a big selling point for Xbox. It's like,
Yeah.
you can play your old games.
Yeah, I think that is going to become a bigger and bigger problem in the future. I guess unless technology solves it by just making emulations hilariously easy, but I feel like I'm hearing more and more talk about like it's getting harder to play some of these old games, particularly Nintendo games. Let's go. let's point out the elephant in the in the gaming space. It's definitely Nintendo. They make it impossible to play their old games legally. But I do wonder if there's ever gonna be like a real way to just. I mean, as more time goes on and these old game libraries just become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like, are they just going to make every console... Are they just going to bake in old emulators into every new console? Are they going to have to, or else people are going to riot? I don't know.
I don't know. And personally, I'm very concerned about the potential for PlayStation 3 emulation, because that thing is kind of a mess.
Yeah, the PS3 is like notoriously hard to develop for, right? Or is it a different one?
Yeah.
It was 3?
Yeah, because to get the most out of it, it had like a bunch of different processors. None of them were like super powerful, and you had to kind of... Granted, I am not a computer expert, so
yeah.
this should not be the authoritative description of how a PlayStation 3 works. But my understanding of it is that it had a bunch of processors that could be used for all kinds of things. Not any single one of them was like that powerful, but if you could find a way to kind of distribute how your game used all of those processing resources, you could achieve some really incredible results. But it just didn't really, it wasn't built like a normal computer. And so it was kind of a pain for people to figure out how to make stuff work on it. So that's something that makes me worried about emulating. And like, I think that's also why we haven't really seen PlayStation 3 backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Because like, you can run all your PS4 games on a PS5. Because I think both of them use relatively similar architecture, which is also similar architecture to like Xbox One and Xbox Series X.
Yes. I think everything's becoming more and more like PCs nowadays.
Yeah. But yeah, the PS3 was just this really bizarre thing.
Yeah. Which kind of makes it... I mean, I'm so torn, because like I like that kind of, because it makes it just kind of like this unique, like special thing in history, but I don't like it because I don't want it to stay in history. I want it to be I want it to be available. Also, I see I'm kind of not keeping up on the chat here, but I see Warrior Girl talking about...
You get caught up on the chat. I need to duck out real quick for a quick meeting, and I will be right back.
Sure, no problem. No problem at all. Alright, Warrior Girls, talking about Forza Horizon 5 is the best racing game I've played since 2006. That's high praise. Has everything Midnight Club 3 had. Amazing map, super immersive, unlimited side activities, great soundtrack. Yeah, I've been playing it almost exclusively on streamer mode, so I've not gotten to enjoy the soundtrack very much yet. I'm gonna have to pay special attention when I'm playing not in streamer mode. And then Alex is here. What's up, Alex? I don't know if I said hello, but what's up, Alex? Alex says, I'm going to pass up playing because I'm playing MGS Revenge. I don't know. What game is that, Alex? I have no clue what you're playing. I will definitely be playing Halo later tonight. That is a guarantee. Oh, and then there's even more. Where Girl says, also Xbox is now releasing 2 versions of their new... Yep, I think that's a smart call. The Series S and the Series X. So I think PlayStation is kind of doing that, Warrior Girl, because they have the PS5, and then they also have the PS5 Digital, which I think is $100 cheaper. But it doesn't have a CD input. But as I was just saying, like for me, it's like I don't need a CD input. Oh, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. Whoa, how was that game?
Turn right.
Uncultured, yeah, I guess so. Rio says, "Really? I didn't know." Yeah, I think it's the same. It just doesn't have like a disc input. It's just all digital.
400 yards.
I think it's $100 cheaper. Alex says, Xbox 360 game combat is awesome.
Turn left.
I had to search a bit online, but in the end... You are the boss? What?
Turn around.
I am very unfamiliar with anything Metal Gear Solid. I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game. I feel like the time has passed. I feel like Metal Gear Solid games were like amazing when they were released, but now I feel like all like their coolest stuff that they've done has been done by other games. So I don't know if it would have the same effect. Where Girl says, Series S is the same. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of? No, because there's definitely... I really think there's a PS5 digital edition. Not 100% sure though, so don't quote me on that.
Turn around.
But I feel it in my soul that there's a PS5 digital edition. I don't know. I'm like getting rusty on my console knowledge because I'm hashtag PC gamer now. I have not even started my Xbox literally since I built this PC. I don't think I've started my Xbox one single time. I've fully converted. No reason for me to ever go back. Oh dang, there is a digital PS5, alright. Yeah, I like that. I like that both companies are giving that option, because like I said, it's like for people like me, I don't want a bunch of discs, really. Like especially for the amount of games I have. I mean, that would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous to have that amount of discs in my house. I mean, there'd be hundreds. So I'm definitely happy with digital edition everything. I mean, my PC does not have a disc input. Now that I think about it. So I see. So Warrior Girl says the PS5 is $399 though. The Series S is $299. That makes sense.
Turn right.
That makes sense. And then the full, like, with the disc drive PS5 is $499? And the Series X is $399, I think. I can't really remember. This is crazy. I mean, this is not even that long ago, and I already can't remember. I'm going straight up the mountain. Why am I doing this? Roads are for suckers. Oh, so the Series S is $200 cheaper than the Series X? That's wild. I don't know if I ever really, like, made that connection. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, up here. Alright. Bocho skills. Series is literally identical, just slightly less good specs and no disk drive. Yeah, that's awesome.
Before street scene, before Horizon, before they even called it Gymkhana.
It looks great. Can I?
You bet. This is a great area for some Gymkhana.
Gymkhana.
Show me what you and the Bocho can do. Right, andale. I've started the timer.
Let's do this.
Oh, where? Why does the course take you like... What? I mean, this is a bad course. This is the first poorly made track I've come across in this game. That's insane.
Right, andale. I've started the timer.
How are you supposed to know where to go?
When I was working on it, I found some mounting bolts up on the chassis. I think he was messing with the ride height somehow. Not sure why yet, but he was way ahead of his time with his car.
Let's put up some barriers or something.
La rampa ahead. Fly, Bocho?
I have not been a big fan of any of these Volkswagen challenges. I will be happy to be done with these.
Fantastic driving. Feel free to, stop. I really wonder what he was trying to do with his car.
Shadowlight says just straight line it. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Seems like cars really do.
That
run
is
the
probably
family.
what I should have done.
You have no idea.
Or retry. Just try to straight line it.
found some mounting bolts up on the chassis. I think he was messing with the ride height somehow. Not sure why yet, but he was
Oh,
fantastic driving.
wow.
Feel free to, stop. I really wonder what he was trying to do with his
That seems a little broken that that's possible.
I'll get it back up on the list and have another look.
Seems like cars really do run in the family.
That's great. All right. Thanks for the
You
tip,
have
Shadow
no
Light.
idea.
Easy. Easy 3 stars. Right. Let's do another one. Thank you for the follow. I'm not going to read that name out, but thanks for the follow. Shadowlight says, also, Eric, I love that 1950s B-movie Space Girl is your character. Yeah, that's Count Driftula in all her glory. Can I just, like, start one of these? I don't have to drive all the way back. Guess not. Guess I'm driving all the way back.
This bocho eats up cross country like my tío eats tamales.
On my way.
Alright. You know what? I don't want this vehicle, though. That's part of what is annoying me. Oh yeah, we want this thing. Warrior Girl says, I love the character customization in this game. So detailed and much better than 4. To be honest, I haven't really spent too much time in it. I just got a similar character from 4. And changed the name to Count Driftula.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is
Oh,
safe to
nice.
do so. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left.
Oh yeah, cruising.
Turn sharp left. In 400
What's the deal with all these balloons? Oh, because that's the festival. I could have fast traveled to the festival, cut some time, whatever.
In 400 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left.
That is awesome. I think my character also has pink hair. I'm not sure because of the space helmet, the astronaut. Oh, the astronaut helmet. Wow. See you later, rear view mirrors, or side mirrors, I mean. Shadowlight says, do you have robot arms? Unfortunately, no. I wish. Okay, Vocho cross country. Let's do this.
Some more modifications. I've tried to get it as close as possible to how Papa Fernando and a rally team would have built it.
Oh, really?
What's the problem? You don't think they would have taken a little modern technology if it made the Vocho go faster? Just get in. And hang on.
Understood.
Rowdy set. I'll call out waypoints as we go. Are you ready for a time trial?
I'm ready for anything in this.
Race to destination. It did not say stay on the road.
Turn around.
So per Shadowlight's advice, I'm just going straight for it. Down the mountain.
Hey, watch the body work. I just feel that. Waypoint 1, ándale.
On it.
Whoa. Back up, back up, back up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Dude, I gotta stop hitting stuff though. Chelsea Football Club. What is up, Chelsea?
Nice. Next waypoint is up now.
I'm going.
In 100 yards, turn right. In
Oh
400
yeah.
yards, turn left.
Loving this thing on the sand dunes here.
Damage on the under tray. When Papa Fernando raced his Ocho, he raced it hard. I replaced the tray and rebuilt the shocks. Should be good. How's it handling?
It's good. Bit busy now, though.
Got another waypoint for you.
Got it.
Last waypoint, vamos.
Last one. Alright, I got 20 seconds.
Turn left. Recalculating route.
Dang, I don't think I'm gonna make it. 'Cause I hit all those rocks.
In 400
Nope, I'm
yards.
not. Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Wait!
And across the finish line. Whew. Nice drive, my friend. I couldn't find a driver named Fernando Torres in the records for the Baja 500 or the Baja 1000.
Just tell me if I got 3 stars.
What about Dakar?
Africa is a long way for a little bocho. Maybe that was just a story he told to Uncle Oscar and the other kids in the family. I know I would have sat and listened to him for hours.
Official or not, he was quite a racer.
See, he was. Vamos.
3 stars. Yes! Wow. Wow, just barely. Just barely.
¿Qué onda, mi amiga? I found Papa Fernando in an old car magazine. It has mucha información on the work he did to the bocho. I can't wait to try some of this stuff out. For fast handling on corners, we could go here, or for straight line speed, here. There's a speed trap here. I bet it's never seen a bocho like ours.
I bet not. Chelsea said, easy. Shadowlight said, congrats. Thank you. I didn't like that buggy in 4. I think they fixed it a little in this game. Yeah, it feels okay in this game. Not too wily. I know it's not like realistic, and I get why they don't do it, but I wish you could reposition your car in the air a little bit, just to land cleaner. I just feel like it'd be so much more satisfying. Yeah, I agree, Warrior Girl. Warrior Girl says the handling in this game in general feels way better.
400 yards. Turn
And
right.
I would agree.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Jeez, I'm ripping through the desert right now.
In 400 yards. Turn right.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, let's do it. Oh, these are all... Why are they, like, numbered if I still... Alright, I just want to do them in order, then.
Hey there, ready to do a jump?
Yes.
Always. Judging by the clawing I found on the under tray, it's not the first time this Watcho has jumped off something.
Can't wait. You got a route for me?
It's laid in.
Ah, some stories have optional paths. Okay. But you can go back and do the ones you skipped later. I see. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Hold on. I saw a shadow on my Porsche, like somebody was there. It was just the male person. But
Can't wait.
spooked me.
You got a route for
All right,
me?
here we go.
It's laid in. Go.
Mm. Oh, okay. Nailed it.
Fantastic! Wow, you okay?
Jeez, Warrior Girl says I got $5 million. I'm trying to... How much is it for the fast travel house? Is it 2 or 4 million?
De veras. He definitely got into some trouble in his day. And the Watcher wasn't inocente either.
He was just testing its capabilities, Alejandra. You can understand that.
You know, you're right. This is what good mechanicals do. I'm headed back to the garage. Speak soon?
What? No. You need more than that.
Can't wait. You got a route for me?
Oh, I might have VIP, now that you say that. Interesting.
Fantastic! Wow, you okay?
Yeah, actually. I kind of want to go again. Another time, though.
Papa Fernando was a daredevil.
Warrior Girl says, did you get the premium edition? I think so. It was a review code. I think it is the premium edition. In fact, I'm 90% sure it's the premium edition.
You can understand that.
You know, you're right. This is what good mechanicos do. I'm headed back to the garage. Speak soon.
I wish you could skip these little cutscenes. 544, that's intense. I'm not gonna go for that. Dang, I might have to check that out then. Might have VIP.
I'm setting up the speed course now. Wait till you see this.
In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
My living room is like all like moved around. It's just like a mess right now because I had to move some stuff around to take some photos. And so I have another couch in here that normally my dog sleeps on. But it's like right next to this one, so I can't really like see her ever. But I moved it, like I just turned it to make more room. She's still sleeping on it. It's very cute. Whoa. I break this car? Alright.
You have arrived at your destination.
Have arrived. Cornering machine.
I've done a bit of work on this. I think it's gonna be pretty quick.
It looks quick.
And there's a speed camera just up
Is
the
this
road.
all supposed to be like the same the same car? It's like drastically modding it for every event.
This thing can move. Where did you come up with this idea?
It wasn't my idea.
Wow, this thing
Not
can
entirely.
move. Oh my god. Oh.
When I was cleaning out the engine, I found scoring around the air filters. My Papa Fernando had been widening them to improve the aspiration. He didn't have a turbo to put in.
But you obviously did.
Yup. Like it?
This is utterly stupid.
That's it. Brilliant. You okay?
I think I left my teeth behind. I love this car.
You better go back and find them then. I'll call you soon.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like how that one feels.
It's me again. You think you can get a bocho sideways?
Yes, Shadowlight says the nice thing about the stories in 5 is you get a lot of the reward cars from completing chapters. You don't have to 3-star everything. That is much appreciated.
You're gonna like this assault course. If I ever finish setting it up.
I am going to be right back. Give me like 60 seconds, chat. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's do this. There's usually a bonus car for getting 3 stars on everything. I do like that. Whoa. Guy was flying. Driving into a storm. You can see all of that stuff in the accolades. Let's see. I should probably do these. This is not the one I was just now doing. But I should probably do these. It's the one. Wait, which one was I just doing? Oh, stories probably. Here we go. Oh, yeah, so what's the 3-star? Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, yeah, I might still have to try to 3-star them all, but we'll worry about that later.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, can I even get up here? Probably not. Yeah, no. I just want that sign. Here we go.
Hey, I'm back in the stream, I think.
Hey, what is up?
Meeting is over.
Nice. How'd it go?
Good.
Nice. Oh, I think I've just gotten myself stuck on a rock.
I think you have to. I think more than one rock.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know if rewinding's gonna help me. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, so how do I save myself here? Can I? Am I stuck again?
You know, I feel like you picked the wrong vehicle for what you're trying to do.
Yes, definitely. All right, here we go. Here we go. Nice, 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 nice. Woo!
400 yards. Turn right.
Maybe you should get something with like more ground clearance.
Yeah, that is what I should have done. We got Mouse in the chat. What's up, Mouse?
Before I forget,
Yes.
So I told you that I finally watched the Sonic the Hedgehog movie,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was pleasantly surprised. It's
Yeah.
really not a bad little movie.
Same. Same. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the sequel.
Yeah. There were some parts, like, it wasn't an amazing movie.
No.
Like, it was...
But it was
it
fine. It
fun.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Ben Schwartz that voiced Sonic?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
really good as Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, and something that I really, really enjoyed was that after all of the, like, craziness and stuff that, what's-his-face drops on his wife when they get to San Francisco,
Yeah, yeah.
she's, like, on board. It's like, okay, let's do this. Which, honestly, if I'm being totally honest, like, I feel like if you actually had, like, a healthy relationship with, like, your significant other, because, like, he's being totally honest through the whole thing, and, like, she can see for herself. There's a crazy blue alien hedgehog in
Yeah, right.
like, of course she'd be on board. It's like, obviously he's telling the truth, and, like, it's not like, yeah, this is crazy, but, like, yeah, you want to help a little guy.
Yeah.
And, like, it was just refreshing to not see that, like, usual trope of, like, I can't deal with this, I can't deal with all of your craziness anymore, it's over.
Yeah, right.
Break up kind of thing. It's like, okay, that's awesome that she's in on this too, and was, like, been part of the adventure from there on out.
Totally. I feel like, yeah, I feel like any story with where, like, something alien or something obviously supernatural, but, like, in the context of the story, it's obviously real. I feel like too many characters in those kind of stories don't react appropriately to the fact that, like, this is undeniably happening. Like, you can't just stick your head in the sand here. Like, there's a blue alien. It's part of our lives now.
And it talks.
Yeah, and it talks, and it runs at light speed. Let's see. Warrior Girl says, I'm gonna go now. No problem, Warrior Girl. Have a good one. Mouse says, where are you from? We are from the Metro Detroit area of Michigan in the United States. Where are you from?
Take a look at this. I like it. I don't understand why, but I
I don't know
like
if you
it.
heard that, my dog
Get
sneezed.
in and I'll explain. This thing can really move.
Alright, oh yeah.
Oh, and for the most part, I like Jim Carrey as Eggman.
Yeah, same. Same. It was nice to see Jim Carrey just, like, Jim Carreying around the screen again, which I feel like he hasn't done in a little while.
And I felt like it was fairly appropriate for that character in that movie.
Totally. 100% agree. If any character should be wild and crazy, it should probably be Dr. Robotnik.
You can stop now. I fixed the brakes. That was fantastic.
Also,
This thing can move.
I enjoyed the
really special,
the
right?
kind of shade
Just
toward
wait till you
Mario
see
with
what Papa
all of
Fernando
the
did with it
complaining
next.
about the mushroom
The
planet.
Mushroom Planet, yeah, I like that too. Yeah, I was a big fan. I think it would have been funny if they could have somehow gotten away with, like, a realistic looking like Toad from Mario, or just one of the or Goomba or something, just something through something really
nightmare
goofy.
world.
Yeah. Mouse says, I'm from Russia. Very cool.
You're gonna like this assault course. If I ever finish setting it up.
Assault course. Okay. Man, I hope I can get these last 2 or 3 done in the next 15 minutes. Gotta get this Volkswagen here. it takes 5 times as long to get to the races as it does to do the races. Oh.
I was also just thinking to myself of the absurdity of, gosh, I've got to do all of this crazy stuff to get a Beetle in Mexico when you already have like a Mitsubishi Evo 10.
Right.
And probably a variety of other vehicles. Like,
Right.
this should be like the starter car.
This,
Like, just an old Beetle.
so during the first cutscene, I think it was before you joined, the first cutscene of these challenges, the characters said something along the lines of, what are the 2 most important parts of Mexican culture? And the guesses from your character was like family and food, family and music, and the character goes, no, it's family and the Volkswagen Beetle. I was like, I am pretty confident the Volkswagen Beetle is not the second most important part of Mexican culture. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty confident.
Might be top 5.
Maybe.
Well, because here's the thing, like, the Beetle, even after it was discontinued pretty much globally, they continued to build them in Mexico for the Mexican market until 2003.
Oh, well, there you go.
And it is like, for a long time, was the taxi in Mexico.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's
like,
yeah, I believe it's important. I just thought it was funny. It's just the second most, the 2 most important parts are family, which is extremely important in every culture, and then the Beetle. Why not?
oh man, we need a Fast and Furious spin-off where Dom and everybody drives Beetles.
Yes. Yes. What is? Oh my god. I'm so annoyed that the name of this movie is escaping me. There's like an old school, like, heist movie that features primarily Beetles. Do you happen to know what I am thinking of? Can you hop inside my brain? The Italian Job?
That's Minis.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea about Beetles, and I was like, wait, does he mean Minis?
Yes, I did mean minis. They should just redo the Italian Job with Beatles. Why not?
Yeah, because we need to remake it a remake.
Yeah, of course. Just remakeception.
Because there were the two Italian Jobs. There's the one from the '60s that the reason it's called the Italian Job is because it's the British Mafia goes to Italy to steal gold, and so it's the Italian Job. But then the Mark Wahlberg remake really doesn't have any Italian connection, and it all takes place in Los Angeles, but it does still have minis. It has the new minis.
That's good.
New minis.
Yeah, not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I changed the suspension a lot.
And honestly, both of them are worth watching. Like, the remake is actually very different from the original, so both of them are fun.
Yeah, I've never seen either one, but I've heard that the original is actually, like, pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, I hate everything about this vehicle. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Hold on, that's an instant restart. This thing is rough.
Oh, I wonder if it's because it's on drift tires.
Oh, yes it is. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm not a fan of these drift tires.
Actually, did it also say that it's like a super high-class car, too?
It might be. But I'm not a big fan of how this feels. But it'll probably just take some getting used to. But initially, that is tough.
But yeah, the original is good. It's, for lack of a better word, it's very British.
Okay.
It's the humor is quite dry.
Okay.
But the main character is played by Michael Caine.
Oh.
So quite young
Michael Caine. Yeah. Jeez, way before he was patching up Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Way before.
Yep. And actually, what's really interesting is in the, I think, late 90s, there was an Italian Job video game made based on the original 60s movie.
Oh.
And it came out on PlayStation 1, PC. I can't remember if it was on any other systems. But I've got the PS1 copy, and I've played through it.
Not
really
bad?
Actually, not a bad game.
Nice.
Yeah. And it follows the movie pretty much dead on.
Is it all driving, or is it like...
It's all driving.
Okay.
So, like, the first half of the game is you in London, and you're going to collect the different people and, like, doing training missions and stuff. And it's 2 free roam maps. It's London and Milan.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Especially for back then.
Yeah, and like, they're not huge maps, but still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Let's see who developed it. It was published by Rockstar. I forget who developed it, though.
Speaking of Rockstar, R.I.P. to that GTA remaster collection. Oh my god, what a disaster. That's so unfortunate. I was really looking forward to playing some of those again. And I'm sure I will eventually once they, like, fix it, but... Which they will, I'm sure they will, but... What a disastrous launch.
Yeah. I guess it was developed by a company called Pixel Logic.
Pixel Logic, that rings a bell. Huh.
And it's not a particularly long or in-depth game, but it's a fun one.
Yeah.
I think those tires
Oh
will
my
give
god.
one another run.
And it's fun to play out the full final chase scene.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. You didn't make it. So I have to make it to the end of this too? That's unfortunate.
Like the GTA remasters.
Yeah, yes!
You burned.
Don't worry about
man.
tires. I have spares.
I wonder if your Papa Fernando ever did this kind of thing.
Maybe.
I guess Rockstar couldn't be bothered to do a quality job on it because they had to make more GTA 5 DLC content.
Yeah, I guess. I was listening to a podcast, and it sounds like basically what happened was a lot of the resolution upscaling seems to have been done just by, like, an AI that, like, did a bad job, and they just didn't go back and, like, correct anything. Because, like, there are, like, signs that are just, like, missing letters and stuff, which apparently is, like, a telltale sign of it just was, like, a little smudged back in the day, and so the AI could not figure out that was a letter.
Right.
But I don't know if you saw this, Joel, my favorite bug by far was the one where if you're just driving down the street and you just simply wiggle the car back and forth, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger forever. Until it's like the size of the screen.
So I heard about that. I did hear that it actually does require some fairly specific criteria to get that bug to trigger.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. And apparently that bug actually exists in the original games.
Oh, well then.
Is what I've heard. But you know, this was making me kind of think about like remasters and re-releases and things. And I kind of think if you're going to like re-release games, I think either it should be like just a straight port, but just like supporting high resolution again. Maybe with upgraded textures.
Yeah.
Or you rebuild the game entirely from the ground up, like with the Spyro and Crash
Yes.
Bandicoot
Yes.
re-releases.
I mean,
I think anything in between comes out looking a little bit half-baked, but also requiring
yeah.
a lot more effort than to have gotten to that half-baked
Yeah.
point.
I mean, I have, and we'll say this: a friend of mine. We've talked about this friend on this very stream before. A friend of mine occasionally emulates games on his PC. Occasionally, this friend emulates, like GameCube games such as Mario Sunshine, and the PC emulation of Mario Sunshine literally looks better than the official re-release they released it on Switch.
Yeah.
Just simply because of like more power and just like higher resolution. So it's like, yeah, I agree. It's just nothing is different. That's the original release. It's just looks better now.
If you just make it so that it supports higher resolution and anti-aliasing, because even like kind of blurry textures aren't that big of a deal.
No, yeah.
Because all of the models look a lot sharper.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like either like go all the way and just rebuild the whole thing, or just like give it a basic polish up.
Yeah.
And like maybe update the textures, but beyond that, like, because the game does clearly have a lot of because the GTA remasters clearly have a lot of graphic enhancements.
Yes.
Like,
yes, big time. Yeah.
There are a lot of models that are significantly improved, and like vegetation and stuff that are significantly improved, but also like I feel like it also then draws attention to the stuff that either didn't get upgraded or got wonky in the upgrade.
Totally. Absolutely. But yeah, I think I've never played the Crash remaster, but that Spyro remaster has got to be the best remaster of any. I guess Mass Effect was very good, but I've never played the original Mass Effect, so I can't compare it. But compared to original Spyro to remaster Spyro, I mean, it's perfect. It's literally perfect.
Yeah. Well, and like remastering something like Mass Effect for like current generation probably doesn't require as much tweaking.
Yeah, true.
To make it look really nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like when they re-released the BioShock games.
What's the story
PS4
behind
and Xbox
those?
One. Basically, they just increased the resolution and
okay.
improved the textures, and that was about it.
Nice.
Because it came out on 360 and PS3. So like it didn't even really need all that much to begin with.
Yeah.
Nice. And I think they may have like optimized because that was on more powerful systems, the frame rate was better and stuff.
That makes sense.
But like those games already looked really good, so it didn't take a lot to like bring them up to modern-ish standards.
Yeah, that helps. Having a good base, I'm sure would help in that situation.
And if we're being totally honest, the Grand Theft Auto games all looked really ugly until GTA 5.
Yeah, for sure. Because it was more about just what was packed into the world than like how good it looked.
Right. Like, they're ugly games.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They're just blocky. Like, super blocky.
And like GTA 4 is like the most gray of the gray, like then new gen games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like the PS3 and 360 generations when they started, everything was this gritty, realistic. Everything is gray and brown.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's serious and real.
Yeah. Was that because of, did Metal Gear start that? Did like Hideo Kojima start that trend? No, probably
No,
Resident Evil started that, if anything.
No, I wouldn't even say Resident Evil. I think it's
Oh.
just,
One more thing I want from the bocho.
I don't know. Because it was,
Longer than a Volkswagen Beetle.
I don't know. I think it was just a collective like, hey, we've never been able to make stuff look this like,
Or the Baja where he did all his
I don't know. Like I feel like
What do you
a
think?
lot of companies had to sort of like make up for a lack of detail and realism by making things kind of colorful and slightly exaggerated.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
like,
that makes
okay,
sense.
now we're gonna emphasize the realness of this. It's not gonna be like oversaturated and stuff. We're gonna desaturate it because that's serious.
Yeah, true. Very true. If there's one thing Zack Snyder has taught me, it's that colors don't belong in serious art.
Yep. No color, lots of murder.
Yes, yes. That's as serious it gets. But wow, it is 4 p.m. currently. So that is gonna do it for the stream today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining Joel, as always. Do you have anything you want to point people towards on the site to get them to read?
Let me take a quick look. We've got some spy shots of refreshed Ford Escape. It's going to look a little bit more like the Mustang Mach-E and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There's all of our LA Auto Show coverage from last week.
Yep.
It's kind of a slow week because, well, everybody's getting ready to go on vacation.
Yeah.
Just across the industry.
Very true, very true. Across the industry and all industries, really. At least here in America, anyways. It's our Thanksgiving, and then after that, it's a big like retail holiday called Black Friday. If anyone does not know, where there's just a bunch of deals. It's like Boxing Day in the rest of the world. It's just a bunch of deals. But yeah, regardless, check out those spy photos and check out our LA coverage from last week. You can also check us out all over social media. We got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. So check us out there. We have a podcast called the Autoblog Podcast. You can find that anywhere where you listen to podcasts. We have a merch store that is available at redbubble.com/people/autoblog, or you can just search for Autoblog on redbubble.com, or you can go to the link in our Twitch bio. We've got like hats, we ap t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got throw pillows, we got photography, we got all kinds of stuff on the merch store. So if you're interested, check that out. Keep an eye out for a Black Friday deal over the next few days if you are interested. Again, I have no inside information here, but I would be absolutely flabbergasted if they did not have a Black Friday promo code for Redbubble. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And then, yeah, thanks again for everybody who's watching. Thanks for the couple people who followed as well. It's much appreciated. We do this every Tuesday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to be taking some time off at the end of the year, but we'll be back next week, and I think the week after that as well. So not taking off just yet, but just FYI, last couple weeks of December, we're going to be taking off. But there's a loud like church bell in this game that is messing up my flow here. But
So what are you Venom from Spider-Man 3?
yeah, I guess so. I guess so. That's the way to defeat me. It's just me, Venom, and Daredevil. That's the
Your weird deep cuts of the day.
yeah. Yeah, that's the way. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I like to end these by saying donate time or money to a non-profit organization that you think helps the world. Do that this month and every month, but do it especially this month. Yeah, because if I always say, just if everybody who actually heard me say those words did it, then that'd be great. Um, so consider find even just something online or something that you can do. Uh, they definitely exist. So consider doing that. Thank you for watching, and we will be back next week, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, with some more Forza. We'll see you then. Adios.